Greetings, everyone. Gio here, and
Juan Carlos.
so we are sitting in the car. It happens to be Saturday. What is it? August 3rd? Yeah. And we are 1 week away from what?
Our cruise.
We are going on the inaugural cruise of Vacaya. And Vacaya is a new all-gay cruise company. Well, not cruise company, but vacation company.
Vacation company.
Yeah. And we're super excited about it. Are you excited?
Very excited.
How excited?
Mucho.
Mucho.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're both extremely excited. The cruise, by the way, leaves out of New York and goes up to St. John's up in Canada, New Brunswick, and we get to go visit Maine, and then we get to go 2 nights in Provincetown, Massachusetts, or P-Town, for the beginning of Carnival.
I'll be excited.
It is. It's going to be very exciting. And then back to New York. So, why are we sitting in the car?
Because we're doing shopping today.
We are. Today is our shopping day. We happen to live in Florida. I don't know if they do this around the country, but kids are getting ready to go back to school. So one of the cool things in Florida is for a period of, I think it's 4 or 5 days, they do tax-free shopping on clothing and school supplies. And since we have to pick up some clothes, we thought we would take advantage of the tax-free. And we are at the world's largest outlet mall, Sawgrass. God help us. We've been driving around for about 10 to 15 minutes looking for a parking spot.
Just trying to find a parking spot.
It is like Christmas time here, so it's going to be crazy busy. But we're going to go in. We have a few items to pick up for the cruise. And then we'll get back to you in just a minute. We'll show you what we're getting, talk a little more about the cruise. And FYI, tune back in the channel after our cruise because we are going to do a daily vlog of the 7-day cruise and highlight our entire cruise experience and the Vacaya vacation experience for all of you viewers out there. So, yeah, exciting, right?
Yeah, and let us know in your comments what would you like to see about the cruise.
Yeah, exactly. So if you've got anything, specific questions or things you want us to show you or whatever on the cruise, let us know in advance before we go next week.
Yeah.
And we'll be sure to cover it and give a shout out to you. So, yeah, put those comments down below.
You can use the comments on the video or our social media accounts.
Yeah, you can also contact us on our Instagram and on our Twitter feed. So, yeah, communicate with us. What do you want us to do? What do you want us to show you about the cruise? Questions about gay cruising, all of that good stuff. And by the way, subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Yeah. All right, let's go shopping. So our first stop is Columbia Sportswear. And if you followed us for a while, you might notice that's pretty much the clothes that Juan Carlos and I wear all the time. We're a big fan of this company. By no means is this video sponsored by them. We wish it was, maybe one day. But we do spend quite a bit of money here. We love their clothes. It's great for outdoor activities. Some of the clothing has sunscreen in it so that it protects your skin. And since he and I do a lot of stuff out and about. Yeah? What else can you say about Columbia?
I love it when I go travel, and especially if I have to fly, because sometimes when you're flying, you're like this, and then you start sweating, and like this kind of fabric dries out pretty fast, and with no odor or anything. So I like it because of that.
Yeah, super comfortable. And a lot of you may know or may not know, but I'm a professional photographer by trade, so I love the pants for when I'm shooting, so they're super comfortable and easy for me to move around. And again, if I'm outside sweating or it happens to rain, or they dry super fast. So anyway, we're going to go inside the store, pick up some goodies for the cruise.
Well, we have this gift cards because the last time that we came to Columbia store to shop some clothes, we spent over $200, so they gave us a couple of these gift cards, which is great. They'll be used right now.
Trying to help out and expedite our checkout. Everything's on sale, plus no tax, plus our gift cards. Yay. All right, so we finished up here. Juan Carlos has got his backpack on. Yay. All right, so all finished at Columbia. How'd we do?
We got a great deal.
We did get a great deal. with all of the items we got on sale, yep, plus the tax-free, plus, oh, Juan Carlos showing off his backpack, plus the fact that we have two $20 gift cards from the last time we were shopping here, we were able to get, what, I think 4 shirts, 2 pair of pants, backpack, all of that stuff for just $155, which would have been over $300. So we saved literally over 50% on our purchase.
Yeah.
Really, really awesome.
Lacoste. Pretty busy
Well,
today.
that Lacoste turned out to be just footwear, so we're not going to get an alligator shirt in there. No. So we'll keep walking. Yep, definitely busy in the mall today. Busy, busy, busy. So we stopped at this little kiosk. Juan Carlos and I, if you watch our videos, you probably have noticed we both have these bracelets. They are the
7 chakras.
The 7 chakras. And yep, I bought them here as a gift for Juan Carlos and I, and then we've been back to this kiosk a couple times, and we're picking up a couple new bracelets because we thought that would be something fun for the cruise. Plus, they make us happy, and you know, happiness is what?
A lifestyle.
It is. So we're gonna pick up a couple cool new bracelets. All right, so we're finished. We had our bracelets made. She's awesome. There's Juan Carlos. Let's see it. Show it. Juan Carlos went with azul, so his is all blue, and I went with the black and sort of the cat's eye. Quite nice. So if you find yourself in the Sawgrass Mills Mall, check out Lucky Charm. It's a really cool kiosk.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah.
And the girl working here is really good.
She's awesome. Yeah, we like her. So we also stopped at Starbucks, gonna get a little coffee, gonna get a little sustenance. This mall is insane. I feel like we shopped till we dropped. Almost. If you've ever been to the Sawgrass Mills Mall here in Sunrise, Florida, just outside of Fort Lauderdale, it is the largest outlet mall in the United States. And let me tell you, I more than doubled my step count today. We did a lot of walking. So far we've walked 8.5 kilometers. Which is a little over almost 12,000 steps, close to.
Yes, which is like 5 miles.
Yeah, roughly about, that's 5 miles. We did 5 miles of shopping, everyone. Wow. So anyway, yeah, as I said, this mall is absolutely huge. But the good news, as I said at the beginning, today is tax-free day, back to school. Although the crowds were crazy, we got some amazing deals. Juan Carlos finally found his cap.
Another one,
Yay. Last store we went into, we found it. I found a pair of boots that I'll be able to wear with my kilt on the cruise. I'm excited about that. We got some good deals at Lacoste. We got some good deals at, of course, our favorite store, Columbia. Where else did we go? What else did we get?
I also went to Aeropostal.
Oh yeah, Aeropostal. I've never bought anything there before, but I actually got a shirt from there today, so that's my first Aeropostal shirt. We also went to the Disney Character Warehouse. That's a whole separate video that we're going to put up because we spent quite a bit of time in there and we like doing that. And we have a contest coming for all of you that watch that video. So we're going to go get dinner now because we need some sustenance. It's starting to rain on us.
So we're in this restaurant called Matchbox. We've never been here. It's the first time. So we're going to try this new place, and the menu looks pretty good.
So we just ordered Juan Carlos. They had one of his favorite dishes, shrimp and grits. So he's getting that. I'm getting braised short rib rigatoni, which sounds really good. And we ordered a spinach artichoke dip for an appetizer that we're going to dig into. Looks good, right?
Yeah, we love this.
Yeah, that's one of our favorite appetizers.
Wow.
Okay, so the verdict on the spinach dip is fantastic. And they served it with this really hot, crispy pita bread, which makes it even better as opposed to the typical way with the corn tortilla chips. I think I like this pita bread crispy better. Yummy. So we just finished our dinner at Matchbox, and we'll give you a little quick review.
Yeah.
So you had the shrimp and grits. What do you think?
The shrimp and grits were good, very good, but my favorite are the ones that I get in the Art Smith restaurant at Disney Springs Homecoming.
Oh yeah, Chef Art Smith's Homecoming. Definitely better shrimp and grits there. But these were decent. They were good.
Yeah, we will put a link to our experience at Homecoming right here.
Yeah, sounds good. So also in my dish was the rigatoni with the short rib. While it was good and it was hearty and there was quite a bit, I will just give it a good. I rarely put salt and pepper on food in a restaurant, and unfortunately I had to season it a little bit. It was a little bland. So definitely we liked the appetizer best, I would say. Both of our main course dishes were good, decent, not fantastic, right?
Yeah.
All right, one of the things that makes us really happy, look behind us, folks. Let me zoom up. It's a rainbow.
It's a double rainbow.
It is a double rainbow. And in our logo, we have a rainbow. So we love rainbows. So very cool, very beautiful, right?
It is.
I think somebody's saying something to us.
I think it's our logo right here.
It is. Here we are. Boom. Rainbow over our shoulder. Check it out. Happiness is a lifestyle. Yay. So we have finished our shopping adventure at Sawgrass. We've come back. We're now another day later, all prepared for the cruise. We've got just literally 7 more days from today.
Just 1 week.
1 week. We are so excited to be going on the inaugural cruise of Vacaya. So we wanted to share with you guys maybe a little bit more information that might help you if you've never been on a gay cruise or you're thinking about going on a gay cruise and want to know what it's all about. Maybe we can give you some advice because this will be, what number?
Our 5th cruise.
It is. It's our 5th time going on an all-gay cruise together. And as a matter of fact, we actually met on a gay cruise, didn't we? Yep. Back in 2015. Yep. So you can always kind of check that video out where we give more information about how we met. That's in the channel. I'll put a link up here somewhere for you. So Juan Carlos and I were talking, what could we share with you that might help you out? And first thing on our list is, what should they bring?
Exactly.
Yeah. So what are some of the things? We created a little list, but I'll let Juan Carlos kind of share.
Yeah, we've seen some comments on some of the groups.
Yeah, there's a Facebook group of all the people
Vacaya.
that are going on Vacaya, and Vacaya has a Facebook group too, and there's been a lot of questions.
People asking first-time cruisers,
Yeah.
what should we bring? So
Exactly.
maybe we can help.
Yeah.
The number one and most important thing is your passport or travel documents. That's
Exactly.
the most important thing that you need to have always with you.
Exactly.
And if you are traveling in an international cruise like this one, you also want to make sure that the destinations that you are going to, you have everything that it's required. Like if you go to a country that you need a visa, you need to have that visa. And just make sure, go online and check that destination and make sure that if you need something, then you have it.
Exactly.
Like, for example, since I'm from Costa Rica, I need a visa to go to Canada and to come here to the US too. So of course I have both the US visa and the Canadian visa. For the destinations that we've been before in the Caribbean, I never needed one.
Right.
So that's okay,
But you did need your passport.
But I do need my passport, yes.
Exactly. And for me, because I'm a U.S. citizen and going to Canada, all I need is my passport to enter. So it's real important, depending on where you're from in the world, make sure that you check whatever documentation you need legally to travel. That goes for whether you're going on a gay cruise or not, or whether you're going on an airplane and traveling overseas or to another country. Make sure you have all your documents in a row. There's nothing worse, and we saw it. We were on an Alaskan cruise a couple years ago, and also a Caribbean cruise. There was a group of young men from Brazil trying to get on the ship, and they didn't have their proper visas, and they were denied right there at the port. So
yeah, don't take the chance. I mean, don't be like, I don't even want to, get off the ship in that port. I don't care. They won't allow you.
yeah, regardless, if you're not getting, if you
Yeah.
plan on staying on the ship and you don't want to get off in Canada, it doesn't matter. You still need to have the proper documentation to enter Canada and clear customs.
Otherwise, you cannot be in the ship.
Exactly. So great advice, number one, Juan Carlos. Absolutely.
And
And then going on from there, what should they bring? Maybe some things that they should pack.
yeah, sunscreen, very important.
Yeah, for sure.
Even if it's not the Caribbean cruise, you know that you'll be at the sun deck.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you will need, and it's open sea, so you
Yeah.
will need the sunscreen. And even in the any of the destinations, like we went to Alaska a couple of years ago, and it was summer, it was sunny, so
Yeah, you definitely need to bring some sunscreen.
bug spray.
Bug
I,
spray.
I don't really use bug spray, but it's always good to have it just in case.
It is, because you never know.
Yeah.
You might be somewhere where you might need it. So
Yeah.
definitely bring it. And in addition to bug spray, maybe bring some anti-itch cream or some anti-itch spray if you're susceptible. Like me, if there's a mosquito a mile away, it's going to find me. Same with you. You get bit a lot too.
Especially here.
Yeah. So I will say too, another thing is bring appropriate clothing for the destination you're going to. So, for example, like we're going on this cruise, it's going up into the New England area, up into Canada. I've checked the weather reports. It looks like it's going to be in the 70s. Perfect weather for like shorts and t-shirts during the day, but it's going to be cool at night. So, yeah.
Layers.
Layers. Definitely bring some layers.
Layers are your friends.
Yeah, so definitely pay attention to where you're traveling to and bring the appropriate clothing. If you've never traveled before on a cruise, you don't know whether you might or might not get seasick. Juan Carlos and I are both very blessed. We don't get motion sickness. We've been on several of these cruises and never had a problem, but some people are susceptible to it. So I recommend, even if you've never traveled before and you don't know, pick yourself up either Dramamine, which is a motion sickness pill that you can take, or they sell these bracelets that you can wear. And I see some people, they buy these little patches that they put behind their ear. If nothing else, you might not need to use it. I still buy Dramamine. We purchased it yesterday. I've never had to take it, but I bring it with me just in case, because you never know. What else? Toiletries. What should they bring?
Yes. So of course, in your room you will have those little shampoos and conditioner and soap, but maybe you want a specific product that you prefer over those.
Exactly.
So
Bring your own stuff.
Bring your own stuff if that's what you like. If you
Yeah.
prefer.
Yeah, and if you want to pack lightly, yeah, they will have the basics for you.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is there is a shop on board every ship that sells, in case you forget something, toothpaste, shampoo, all of those little sundries you can get on board. So bring what is appropriate for yourself. I recommend very much that you bring backup batteries. We live in a day and age where we got cell phones, lots of different peripherals that we need. So buy yourself some of those portable backup batteries and keep them charged, because you're going to be out and about all over the ship. And even though you might not have Wi-Fi access, you might want to be taking photos with your cell phone, etc. So it's just a good idea to have backup batteries for your devices. Yeah.
However, don't be scared to be disconnected and
Yes.
offline.
Exactly.
It's vacation, people.
Yeah. Yeah, don't be afraid to disconnect. Agreed, definitely. Here's a tip that I learned a long time ago. I've been on many cruises besides just gay cruises. Bring a flashlight. Why do you want a flashlight, you say? Well, especially if you're in an inside cabin, and maybe you're sharing the cabin with somebody. Those rooms, literally, when the lights are off, you can barely see your hand in front of your face. So maybe you need to get up in the middle of the night, keep that little flashlight on your nightstand so you don't bother the roommate you're with. Or sometimes the ships lose power. It could be temporary, or maybe there's an emergency that happens on board the ship. It's good to just have a flashlight, because especially at night, those ships can be really dark. So also bring a mini first aid kit. You can buy those at your local drugstore. Just the little things that you might need. You never know. You might need a Band-Aid. You might need a bandage of some sort. Just a good idea to have.
And try to always carry at least a Band-Aid.
Yeah.
You know,
There's
you're
nothing
going to
worse
be-
than a blister on your foot.
You're going to be on sandals all day, or walking a lot.
Yeah.
And maybe you could get a blister and
Yeah. So
But
yeah,
you have-
little first aid kit. So another tip that I'm going to give you, and going back to our number one thing that Juan Carlos mentioned about your passport and your documentation, I highly recommend everybody traveling. Everybody has a mobile device now. Take a photograph of your passport. Keep it in a folder on your phone. God forbid you lose your passport or your identification or your visa, etc. It's good to take a photograph of it and that way you've got a backup. Not only take a photograph of it, but make a copy of it as well if you can, and carry that in your luggage. It's always good because God forbid you lose it, you need to go to an embassy and get a replacement. And some places and some TSA and security will actually let you travel with a copy of your document. I can't guarantee it, but at least it's one of those things.
It's also a good idea to take a photo of your luggage.
Yes, it is. Take a picture of your luggage for sure.
Because everybody's been in a situation that, luggage didn't make it to the destination, and they are like, how does your luggage
Yeah, they always ask you, what does it look like? And you're like, a black bag. But yeah, if you have a photograph, it's going to make life a lot easier for them. So snap a picture of your luggage. Great tip.
And maybe even open it, take a picture of what's inside, at least.
Yeah, that's a
surface
very good idea. And last but not least, as far as bringing things, if you take medication, whether you're on maintenance medication, prescription medication, or just over-the-counter medication, I highly recommend if you're taking, for example, we're going on a week-long cruise. I've got some medication that I have to take daily. I'm bringing an entire week's supply of it, plus a week. I always travel with at least a week's extra supply. You never know what's going to happen. You could end up somewhere, you could end up stuck somewhere, and you just need to have the extra and make sure that you're taken care of. So that's my advice for medication. And then also I recommend if you are somebody who takes prescription medication, do a printout of all the medication you take and keep that also with your luggage or keep it in your wallet, so that if for some reason something does happen and you need to replace it, you have your prescription. So that's a good thing. So there we go. So that's our advice on things to bring. Now let's give you a little advice about what it's like going on a gay cruise. Yeah? Because it's a lot of fun, folks. We are so excited about this cruise. Yeah, I mean, to be on the inaugural cruise of Vacaya, it's an honor to actually get to go on it. We're excited. We know a lot of other people that are going. And what's really cool is most of those people that we know are people that we've met on previous cruises.
Yeah.
And that really is our number one first advice for you is don't be afraid to go up to people and make friends. You're going to make lifelong friends on this cruise, and that's a pretty cool thing. Mm-hmm. And they're all like-minded people, right?
So, yeah, I mean, pretty much.
Yeah.
Everyone is very friendly.
Yeah. Everybody's having a good time. Everybody's friendly. We've seen online, and a lot of people have been asking questions, and all of the gay cruises, including Vacaya, have theme parties. And there's a lot of questions that we've seen for first-time cruisers. Do I need to participate? Do I need a costume? How elaborate do my costumes need to be? All of those questions are valid, and they're the same questions I had the first time I went on an all-gay cruise. I'm like, well, what do I need to do? The best advice I can give you, and then I'll let Juan Carlos speak from his experience, is do as much as you want to do. And what I mean by that is if there's a theme party that resonates with you and it seems like something you'd be excited to participate in, then do it. Definitely participate. If you're somebody that goes all out and you're into that, go all out. Nobody's going to judge you. And if you're somebody that wants to sit back and be more of an observer, that's okay too. Nobody's going to judge that either. So participate as much as you want or as little as you want in those parties. But I recommend you attend them. At least do that. Get out and see what's happening on the ship. That's fun. What's your experience with that?
Yeah, the same. I mean, if you want to participate and get all dressed up and costume and all that stuff, great, it's fun. But if you just want to see what's going on, look around, go do it. You don't need to feel like you have to do anything, because
exactly
that is not the case. You can have fun participating or just watching. It's up to you.
I totally agree. And we're participating in many of the parties, but we're not going to do every single theme party on the Vacaya cruise. But we're excited about our outfits. So if you see us on board, say hi. Let's talk about going on these cruises. You're going to destinations. And we recommend get off the ship, right?
Explore.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to always do an excursion too. So if you're on a budget and you necessarily don't want to spend a lot of money booking excursions,
or you just don't care about excursions,
yeah, so don't let that limit you, and don't say, well, I'm not going on an excursion, so I'll just stay on the ship. No, get off the ship. The nice thing is the ships always port somewhere close to wherever the town is that you're going. And most of the ports, if not every port I've ever traveled to, at least within walking distance of the ship, there's something interesting to see or something interesting to do.
At least you know you can eat some of the
Local food.
Local food.
Yeah.
Yeah. See how's people around, like what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we recommend that you do get off the ship and you do go and explore. So make time for yourself to do that. The destinations are part of the journey. So, and we love exploration ourselves. And last but not least, one of the things that we've seen a lot of questions on the comments and people have asked us questions are, you know, what if I don't fit in, or I don't have a body that, you know, I'm not comfortable with my shirt off, or I don't know if I look right, or all of those things. Those are all normal human fears that unfortunately every single person goes through, right? And from my experience on these cruises is be yourself 100%. You do you, you be you, and trust me, there are other like-minded people on board, and you're going to be shocked at how friendly and how nice and how welcoming everybody is on board the ship.
Yeah, I mean, you will see all types of people, like, you know, a lot of different ages, young people, adults, older people, and they are always, you know, very laid back.
Yeah.
You know, just enjoying their time.
Yeah.
And yeah, so don't be afraid to say hi to people. Everybody probably is going to be very kind, very accepting. So
Yeah, that's our experience, is that everybody, if you smile at them, they're going to smile back. And if you say hello to them, they're going to say hello back. And you'll meet lifelong friends, as we have done on board. So definitely don't limit yourself. Don't be afraid. And there's so many activities that the cruise, not only the cruise line, but most importantly, for example, this cruise, Vacaya, they have done an all-star lineup of entertainment. And so really check the itinerary and find things that interest you and participate in them. There is something to do pretty much
yeah, they have
all day long.
a lot of activities.
Yeah.
If you don't want to participate in a party, you can go to a show.
Yeah.
You can go have dinner, one of the restaurants.
Yeah.
You can just go to the cafe, sit, read a book.
Yeah, you can do as much as you want or as little as you want.
You can just sit in your balcony if you have one and
Yeah.
enjoy the view.
And if you don't have a balcony, guess what? There's a huge upper deck. It's like a giant balcony. Go up there and sit and enjoy the view. Yeah, definitely get out. So hopefully our little bit of advice has helped you guys and you enjoy the cruise. And if you are somebody going on Vacaya for the inaugural cruise, we're going to be on board vlogging every single day. So if you see us with the camera, don't be shy. Come up and say hello. We'd love to feature you if you want to be on the vlog. Feel free. And until next time, guys, peace out. As always, happiness is a lifestyle. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.